Welcome to the call. Wendy Jones from Danville. Welcome to the call. Next Alexa. All callers are muted and they can unmute themselves. All callers are muted. Entry and exit chimes are off.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kevin Gray out of Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm a regional diamond here with Paycation Travel. Excited to get the team on. And let me tell you, first and foremost, I want to congratulate everyone who is currently on the line or on the live Google Hangout right now, guys. I know that a lot of you, actually all of you, just got this information within the last 30 minutes. And guys, sometimes that's what it takes. You know, you'll get information on a moment's notice, and you want to go ahead and jump on. But I did take in consideration that I just sent this link out. But guys, it was very important that I communicate with the team before October 1st, because I want you to know that October, November, December, that is the fourth quarter, and that is when things are about to get real for Paycation. I mean real in a very, very good way. As many of you know, I just came back from the Diamond Retreat in Cancun, Mexico. I was actually meeting with a lot of the Diamond leaders, as well as our president, Mr. Mark Campese, as well as CEO, Mr. David Manning. We got a lot of great announcements, and many of you guys were tuned in to the calls that were taking place, I believe, on Monday night with Mr. Manning, and you heard some great information. Okay, I got a couple confirmations. We got more people on. You heard a lot of great information. But I wanted to bring some things home to you because a lot of you said that you just were not sure about what was going on with Paycation Travel at this time. And let me tell you, it is all good. It is all good. First and foremost, let me go ahead and explain a few things. I want to roll this out because you may get questions out in the field about exactly what we're doing. You're hearing about a lot of nice promotions. You're hearing about another company that Paycation is now affiliated with, and let me go ahead and just clear up everything and let you know how sound Paycation is and what type of direction we are now moving into. First and foremost, the company that we have partnered with, the affiliated company, is a company by the name of MontBriar. That's M-O-N-T-B-R. I'm sorry, M-O-N-T-B-R-I-A-R. M-O-N-T-B-R-A-R. Okay? You can tell I didn't pass the spelling bee in elementary school, but nonetheless, you can actually look MontBriar up on online, and let me see if those of you who are tuned in right now to the live broadcast, let me see if I can actually show you guys a few things. Guys, with this MontBriar partnership, this was done for a number of reasons. Those of you who are in the home-based business industry or really understand the home-based business industry, you know that the companies like Bima, companies like 5links, they've been in trouble for a number of reasons. It may be merchant accounts, credit cards charging. It may be more distributors than actual products or services sold. And our CEO, Mr. David Manning, has enough foresight to make sure that Paycation Travel does not fall into that trap. So what he did is he wanted to make sure that no attorney generals, he wanted to make sure that no government entities can come in and say that Paycation Travel was not legitimate. So what we decided to do was partner with MontBriar. We are now an affiliate of MontBriar, and they have a family of companies. Well, question you're probably asking right now, well, Kevin, what does that mean? I hear a lot of things about my paycheck may be going up. I hear a lot of things about we might be getting an American Express Black Card, and I just want to let you know tonight that it is all true. For those of you guys who are looking at the screen right now, and those of you who are on the line, don't worry about it. This is being recorded. You can go back in the link that I sent to your email. This company, MontBriar, has 5 different entities. If you look at money management, retail, direct sales, manufacturing, and technology, we're not really going to be concerned with all 5 facets of the company, but let me tell you exactly how our CEO, Mr. David Manning, has set it up for all of us to win. Number 1, money management. Money management, guys. A lot of you that are on right now. Some of you guys are making some pretty decent money, whether it be an extra 10,000, extra 15,000, extra 25,000, extra 50,000, extra $70,000 a year with Paycation Travel right now. Just on this particular team, of course, we know that we have people making over $250,000, over $500,000 per year. But the money management portion, guys, they're going to make it easier for us to get our money through an American Express black card. Now, mind you, this is a debit card, but this is huge because you guys know that American Express is accepted everywhere. It's a very big name. It's very hard for people to get American Express cards, and it's just going to add validation once you have this card in your hand. I'm going to let you know I don't have a timetable on it, but I know that it should happen as far as that American Express card within the next 60 days. I know we've got Bermuda on the line. We've got some other international teammates on the line. So you guys may not have taxes, but for us that do have taxes, one of the most common questions that's always asked, well, Kevin, when I get signed up, who does my taxes? I'm a 1099. I'm used to being a W-2. Well, guys, with this money management system, it's called Income Valet. This is moving us closer and closer to being a corporation. You know, you're going to be able to have your state and federal taxes taken directly out of your check. That way you don't have to worry about that. Guys, we're going to have a retail aspect where you'll be able to collect points. Now, this is not going to be mandatory whatsoever, but you'll be able to collect points by going shopping at places like Macy's and other vendors. And in some cases, on levels 5, 6, and 7, you know, in the Matrix where you get paid $8 on levels 5, 6, and 7, depending on these points that add up, it could go all the way up to $14 for using the shopping mall. There's also other aspects to the direct sales component, as well as technology component. Just so you know, Paycation is set up to win. Now, what I really want to let you guys know, we need a direction. We have to have a direction closing out September and going into October, November, and December. And right now, let me tell you that direction is reactivations. Reactivations. Guys, I'm not going to try to circle around the big elephant in the room. I'm not going to try to go hide under my bed. I'm not going to try to do any of that. A lot of us lost a lot of our organizations over the summertime for a number of reasons, guys. During the summer, there is a natural purging in the network marketing industry of people that are in it. You know, people go on vacation. People are spending much more time with their kids. People are just not paying attention to their business. They're much more in a relaxed mode. However, everyone who's anyone knows that towards the end of the year, that's when things start picking back up. Well, I want to let you know that, you know, Paycation Travel has made it very easy for you to recoup your organizations. Some of you guys are saying, Kevin, I used to have an organization of 70 people. Now it's down to 30, 40 people. How do I get those folks back? Well, guys, we have a welcome back promotion that I'm sure you've heard about. It's only $50 up front for your people to come back, and those are for the people that were actually a part of Paycation Travel or Traveris before. The only thing that you need to let them know is that we've got some very exciting things that are going on with Paycation Travel, and they want to make sure that they go ahead and plug in right now. That's what you want to make sure. It's only $50 to come back, and yes, it's the same $69.95 monthly overhead. I also want to let you guys know some things in the future. There's some great things going on with Paycation Travel, and those of you who are taking notes, I want to make sure, I want to give you a certain security that there is no company on the planet right now doing it better than Paycation Travel. Between now and the time that they tell us, which is probably going to be October 3rd or the 1st of November, we're going to keep on focusing, enrolling people at the $149.95 level as a certified travel consultant. $149.95. But you know what? I don't want you guys looking to your left. I don't want you looking to your right, looking at other companies, seeing what they're doing. I want you secure with your own home and know that the grass is greener right here with Paycation Travel, because what we're going to do is the same comp plan that you get for $149.95. I'm talking about the $50 direct sales commission, the $20 coded bonus, plus the team bonuses that start at $5 at National Executive. You will get all of those benefits at the $99 level. That is not as of now, but that is coming very soon. Guys, let's do the math on this because I made a video today and it kind of inspired this call, just letting you know that there are no companies out there that they can pay more money out to the field than more money that's coming into the company. But at Paycation Travel, what we've done is we're 35% up to 90%, totally unheard of, back to the field. So what's going to happen is, let's say you're a national executive out there, like Earlson Brown or Mr. Josh L. Gray, right? Let's say you're a national executive and you enroll someone on this $99 program. Not only are you going to get a $50 direct sales commission, not only are you going to get a $20 coded bonus, but you're going to get a $5 team bonus. That's $75, and they only paid $99 to get involved here with Paycation Travel. I'm just letting you know that your organizations are about to skyrocket. Guys, it's going to be so much easier to get people involved. It's going to be so much more compelling to get people involved because one of the things that we're going to have as well is a brand new travel club with hundreds of different member trips for you to take, guys. And let me tell you, I've seen this travel club. You got our competitors like World Ventures who have cut their teeth on travel clubs. You got our competition, Surge 360. They're the old YTB or the new YTB. Who are using travel clubs, and they've got some very impressive things out there. But our CEO, Mr. David Manning, has definitely ensured that we have the best product in town. The best product in town. Now, guys, that CTC option will not go away. All of us will still be able to be certified travel agents, but later on in the future, we'll have a much more extensive travel agent program, so it will require a little bit more education for people to be travel agents, but everybody who's on this call, everybody who's on this webinar, you guys will be grandfathered in. So I just wanted to make sure that that's clear. The next thing, I know we've got people like Mr. Philip Rollins. We've got people like Mr. Jansen Cross. We've got people like myself. We've got people like Mr. Earlson Brown who have definitely set their mark building internationally. So what are we going to do about that? Well, I'm proud to announce that Miss Lori Spears is working with TCO. That's the organization that is over Canada right now. And based on the early preliminary talks, guys, things are looking very, very good. So just make sure that you keep your Canada folks at bay. So we got some great announcements, whether it be Australia, whether it be New Zealand, whether it be the UK, whether it be France, guys. We've got some great things going on. So I'm just asking you to make sure that you stay patient, but make sure that you understand the clear direction, and that's $50 signups right now, guys. You want to get that organization back because a lot of us lost a third of it. A lot of us lost half of our organizations, and sometimes even more. But these guys will come back when they find out all the great things that are going on with Paycation Travel. Now, let me tell you something else. No, we are not merging with 5 Links. We are not merging with 5 Links at all. But 5 Links as a company, they are in dire stress. They are in trouble, and guys, there's no denying that. That's not just my opinion. That's not the industry opinion. It's just straight facts. Their CEO, the CEO of 5 Links, has now come over to Paycation in the MontBriar companies and has also brought the #1 income earner from 5 Links over to Paycation Travel. So what that means, pouring into your markets, whether you're in Houston, Texas, whether you're in Dallas, Texas, whether you're in Northern Virginia, whether you're in the South, Georgia, Florida, whether you're in North Carolina, South Carolina, whether you're in Seattle, it doesn't matter. Whether you're in Oklahoma, whether you're in Denver, Colorado, it just doesn't matter. Guys, people are starting to get wind of Paycation Travel, and I just want to make sure that a lot of you who were with us during the summer months, a lot of you who were with us during the first of the year, just to make sure that you understand what type of opportunity this still is and what type of opportunity it has grown to be. Because let me tell you, there's only about 65, 70 diamonds right now. But over the next 90 days, I can almost promise that there will be an additional 90 diamonds that break here with Paycation Travel with all the great things that we have going on. Just think about this. Think about what we did at the height of our momentum at $149.95. But what's going to happen when we can start signing people up for $99, right? What's going to happen then? What's going to happen when you really start enrolling people for $50? right? The people that were with us before, and you help those people come back. This is what I also want to tell you. You know that we talk with other diamond leaders. We talk with other international leaders, other national leaders. Guys, I've seen people on campaigns. People have been having calling parties, 3, 4, 5, even 10 people in the room. And I have to tell you that Mr. Patterson Ambo, this gentleman's organization, got 50 of, I'm sorry, not 50, but 28 of their team members back just yesterday on the $50 promotion. 28 team members in one day. Well, how did they do that, Kevin? Well, there was 4 people that got together and they just went through the list. They went through their advanced filters. They looked on the suspensions. They looked under the cancel. They looked under the terminated. And out of all of those people, they started calling people back, letting them know the great things that were going on with Paycation Travel. And within a day's time, they got 28 people to come back to Paycation Travel. Those folks are plugged in. Now, guys, we got major events going on in Atlanta, Georgia, this particular weekend with Mr. David Manning. I want you guys to pay attention to the Super Tour. Also want you to pay attention, guys. You will be the first people to know. I know I put it out on my Facebook, but this is the first time I'm announcing it on a call. Guys, David Manning will be in Charlotte, North Carolina for the Super Tour, and you guys will be the first to hear the date. It will actually be November 14th of this year. We're going to do that event at Charlotte Motor Speedway. You guys will hear more about that. But the Super Tour is going to be all across the country. I know it's going to be in California. They're trying to line up some places in whether it's Dallas, Texas, or Houston, Texas. Just make sure that you're plugged in. You got your team plugged in, and you know there's no better place to go than right now with Paycation Travel. So what I want to do right now at this time, I know we've got some leaders on the line. I'm looking at several of them, and I just want to see if they have any questions for me. I'm not going to be able to unmute the dial-in line, but the Google Hangout where I'm looking at these leaders, I can see their faces right now. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and unmute yourself, and I am here right now just to answer your questions.
How you doing, Mr. Gray? This is Tabitha.
Hello, Tabitha, International Executive on your way to Diamond. How's it going? Oh, not to mention, we got a brand new military program that's coming out too. I know you're. I know that yourself as well as your wonderful husband Albino. You guys are definitely very active and retired out of the military, but just know a bunch of people. We've got a brand new military program coming out where they'll be able to get discounts and possibly even free enrollment. So just stay tuned for that. But what's your question?
Okay, so with the $99 package, that person will still enter as an RTC, and they will not be able to become certified, correct?
That is correct. Let me tell you, and we're not trying to do what our competition is doing, but I just want to lay out just some things. Our main competitors in this industry, World Ventures, they charge $350, $400 for their packages. You guys probably know better than me, but that's just for a travel club. That's the equivalent of the RTC. Surge 360 after taxes is $388. What we're going to do is we're going to concentrate more on the travel club. That's the RTC package. We're going to revamp and increase the travel club where it's only $99.95. The reason why we are doing that as a company, Ms. Hodge, is because Paycation wants the people that are really booking travel to be sincere travel agents. You got a lot of people who are abusing the IATA numbers. You got a lot of people who are representing themselves as travel agents in countries where you just can't do that, and we just want to make sure that Paycation is protected. So in order to become a CTC, it will require another $50. If you put 2 and 2 together, it's the same thing as it is right now. Does that answer your question?
It absolutely does. Thanks, I appreciate that.
No problem. Guys, do we have any additional questions? Going once.
Hold on, Mr. Gray. You know I don't never turn down another opportunity.
Well, you got the stage. You just let me know what you need. What other questions do you have?
Okay, for the reactivations, there were a few people that had asked me about The fact that, they fell out a couple of months ago, maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, so they were actually terminated at that point in time. So the question is, are they able to come back under somebody else versus the original person that brought them in?
I am glad that you asked that question. The answer is yes and no, and let me give you complete clarification on that. If they are under terminated, and it has been 6 months, then they can come in with whoever they want. But if it's been less than 6 months, then they need to come back with their original sponsor. If there are specific instances where it's maybe the same team and um, there's just some specific circumstance, just get with me and we can make almost anything happen as long as it's done with integrity.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. That
No
was my
problem.
last one for sure this time.
Absolutely.
I do have a question. I have a girl that wants to come back in, but her sponsor has fell out. So how would that work?
You're her new sponsor. Call her sponsor and see if she wants to get back in.
I already have.
And her sponsor is saying no, I'm guessing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're her new sponsor. Now, this is what I would do, and I've actually taught this method. It's called depth charging. I would actually call her sponsor and let her know. Let's say her sponsor's name is April, and let's say the person who wants to come in is named Kim. I would say, well, hey, April, I know that I called you, just yesterday, and you said you didn't want to come in, but just letting you know that Kim is ready to rock and roll, and, if you don't come back in, that means she's going to roll directly up to me. I would prefer that you come back in and you continue to get paid off of what Kim does. That way you can get 2 for 1. Now, if April still doesn't recognize that, then just go ahead and enroll Kim, and we're going to go ahead and rock with her.
Okay, so I give her my link to re-enroll, right?
That is correct. And when you give the link of Join Now, scroll down to the bottom, and it will be the $50 Welcome Back promotion.
Okay, thanks.
Okay? Who else has additional questions? Okay. Well, guys, I'm excited.
Excuse me, Mr. Gray.
Yes.
This is Josh. Hey, my question. Hey, man. Hey, I'm just excited about the things that we have to move forward with. So, my question was pertaining to the window of time, as far as when the new programs roll out. And you're saying it's going to be October the 1st for the $99 program. I was missing out on the time frame of all these different things coming to fruition.
Well, I want to be very careful with that $99 as far as the time frame. The correct answer is I'm not sure. It possibly could be rolled out October 3rd in Atlanta, Georgia with Mr. Manning. But if it's not rolled out at that time, look for it on November 1st. But right now, what we need to do is concentrate on these $99 sign-ups. I'm sorry, the $50 reactivations. Sorry, the $50 reactivations.
Why? What's up?
Okay, so and then everything else we just know is coming.
That is correct.
Cool.
That is correct. Who else has additional questions? Okay. Well, team, I'm excited. I want you guys to think bigger and go to social media. Do the hashtag Think Bigger. Do hashtag $50 Welcome Back. Hashtag Think Bigger. Hashtag $50 Welcome Back to Paycation. And I just want you to know that if you are a CTC right now, I want you to be thinking about regional executive. If you're a CTC. If you're a regional executive right now, I want you to be thinking about international executive. If you're a regional, I want you to be thinking about international. If you're a national executive right now, guys, I want you to be thinking about diamond, okay? I just want you to be thinking a lot bigger. And the reason why, it's going to be a lot easier to enroll people. We've got this 401k plan coming out. We've got this American Express Black Card coming out. When you guys get a look at our travel club, when you get a look at just the great things we have of our travel agent university, some of the new member trips, some of the new discounts. Oh my goodness. There's just no competition. You know, our people from our competitors from a Surge 360 or World Ventures, what they're charging $400 for, we're charging $99 for, and we're going to do it better. And if they simply take the time to look, you guys are going to catch a lot of people just as far as a windfall coming into your organization. So get excited. I want to congratulate you all for sticking through the storm, and I want to let you know right now that it's time to stand up, get your organizations back, and let's go ahead and close out the year big. It's fourth quarter. We only want the starters on the quarter, okay? God bless. That is the end. I'll talk to you guys later.